That extra minute for fairness. I don't want the accelerated clock. Oh, that's the clock down.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia.
So I'm the Eagles, John's the...
He's the green team.
That's why we chose two different colors. John's Ravens, so the team kicking, and I'm the team taking the ball. And you can use suggestions. Ooh.
From Lincoln Financial Field.
Flag.
Mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past
You
the
can use
40-yard
coach
line.
suggestions.
Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
They'll start with the option. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 4 yards the results on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, he pulled it and got good yardage himself.
10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window.
Who was it on?
In there for the completion. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands. So
but it's still first down?
That could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
Yeah!
Get this all the way down inside the 35.
Let's go.
21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards.
What? That was no cute.
At the 31.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Almost picked, John.
Great coverage there. He was in the perfect position defensively to make a play on the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Why is it that they're running the QB?
Timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, come on!
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So, Charles, they wanted 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for, because a lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. Yes, sir. I think this team decided, guess what? No matter what, we're going for the 6, trying to put those points on the board and set them back on their heels.
But unfortunately, that mentality did not work out. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly.
I still got a lot of yards on you, though.
They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Henry again on 2nd down. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Now a 3rd and 6. Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It stopped.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. No score after
Running out the clock.
on EA Sports. Here is 3rd down and 4. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
What?
Unable to break
No.
away. Stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision.
Oh, it's my ball.
It doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Smith in motion right. A fake on the jet sweep as they'll go play action with Hurts.
Oh!
This one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State.
No. Yes! Let's go! Let's go. First touchdown, baby.
39 yards. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Let's go, John. Hope you're ready.
Plain and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
You still can come back, though. That's the fun part.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They go play action with Jackson. Going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense...
Oh, you're going to go for it?
They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
I see how we're playing this.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. But first down, Hurts.
Oh, shit.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard
Good one,
line.
John. Good one.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a
I can still stop him.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I can still stop him here, theoretically.
They'll start out here with the option left. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the
Yeah, I can
loss.
smell the weed from here. I want some.
Not a lot of success to be found there.
I don't need it.
Right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
I'm you, Johnny.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. 7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4.
Break his bone.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. To throw is Jackson. Going for it all. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Wait, did it just turn 4th down?
It's going to bring up 4th down.
I'd kick it if I were you. You're 46 yards out.
He was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And Tucker left that one out to the right. It's no good, off the mark, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, usually when you get a right-footed kicker on the right hash, his goal is to draw the ball back to the middle. But this time, it doesn't move at all. He ends up missing off to the right.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And this guy can be everywhere. Kyle Hamilton getting there to drop it for a loss. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Two-minute warning.
In there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yeah.
The pressure gets to him again. Him again for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to
yeah, baby.
A surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull
that sucks, though.
Before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone, 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Henry. Milton Williams there on the tackle.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head.
Why'd you use the timeout right there?
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. That ball intercepted.
Yeah.
His hands on it, but couldn't
You're
get
right.
it in.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
Yeah, bro. Let's go. Still sucks. I'd kick it, bro. Get the points.
Started with great field position, is facing 4th down.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Tucker's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try to plan a comeback.
The Eagles offense going to take over late in this 1st half. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. Down the left sideline. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down.
Right before. Why?
21-yard line.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And up to
probably on mine.
Before they're able to knock him down. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And that, nearly picked off. That would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Henry up the middle. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Jackson now. That is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 1. To bring up 3rd and 1.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the
Like I said, he still can come back.
A big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard
Ooh,
line.
that was like a split.
Carry there, it'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The 2nd down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half.
I'd go for the points if I were you.
And that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks.
Not in my house.
Trying to complete passes.
It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Sort of interesting going with a draw play there. Do you like that call?
I don't, but it would be a lot more powerful coming from me if I'd said it before the play actually happened, if I had first guessed it. But look, a draw in that situation, heavy risk reward.
He got a touchdown.
Ravens touchdown. Derrick
Finally.
5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. A 10-play drive that time. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that's incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throw out wide, going to be incomplete. We saw this line the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Second down, here's Hurts. And this one's incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 39 yards. And the Eagles have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I just got to hold you. That's all I got to do.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. first and 10. It's Jackson. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. Henry out of the pistol. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's first and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nelson Aguilar. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the
Just
Ravens
pick something. Let's get it done and over with.
To take a 4th quarter lead. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in the
Stay.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
Yeah.
It's now 17-14.
Yeah,
so this drive spans 7 plays, and it was capped by the touchdown pass to Nelson Aguilar. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 at a first down. They'll set up a throw. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him.
Dangerous place to be, John.
Before reaching the 30. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That's a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A first down carry for Barkley. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards on the touch, you'll take that every single time.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Here now, third down. He's back to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have taken a fourth quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part one is done, but now on the sideline, you already see him scrambling down.
Yes! I might beat John. He's only got a minute to get downfield, John.
Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further.
Only a minute to get down field, John.
Jackson and the Ravens, here they come.
Which you could do.
On to 17, a minute 54 on the clock. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Yeah.
He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come
Run it, run it, run it, run it, run it.
It's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
Now Jackson. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Oh, come on. Just keep the suggestions up, man.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Shit! 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 Shit!
Wow!
No! What a game!
No!
What a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job.
No! No! No shot! No shot, God. Mercy.
Try and steal this one away.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. So now it's the Eagles' turn, trailing by a field goal. 34 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Clock at 30 seconds. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
High throw, but the catch is made. Yeah, good job to get him to the ground quickly right there at the 36-yard line.
Come on, John. Don't run the clock down. Fuck! Come on! That was no fair. That was no fair. I chose my play, bro.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey.
Shit.
Was wearing another on the other side.
Shit.
Final snap played out.
Ah, now I gotta take a shot.
To win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great.
God. God. I knew that was gonna. It was a close game, though. Look at this.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Philly.